Hello, it's Shep here at the Sun Valley Auto Club, and we've got a 1972 Datsun. This is the 240Z, so this is not the Series 1, but it is the 240. This one has been a two-owner car. Came up from California in the mid-80s. The guy that we bought it from bought it in the early 80s. And so two-owner car, he's had it for that whole time. One repaint, and when we got a hold of it, when he sold it to us, it definitely needed a lot of work. Really just kind of neglected it, and we did not paint it, just needed a cut and buff. The paint is certainly not perfect, and we just did a mechanical wake up, which was a bear, I tell you. We had to rebuild the carbs twice. We certainly dropped the tank, flushed it. There must have been some stuff in the lines, some stuff that went into, some fuel that went into turpentine, because it just wasn't run very good. Hard start, and when we did get it to run, it wouldn't start very easy. So we did all that again, and brought in another rebuild kit, new seats, needles, rebuilt them. They're the SU style carbs, and now it's just a flick of the key start up. So pretty fun to drive now. Love the snowflake wheels. This is, even though it looks orange, Datsun called this the red. Underneath the bonnet there, we can see the paint code. So you do have some flaws on it, like up front there, a little scuff and a nick. Really solid car. Trying to find another flaw. I think there is, yep. There's a little ding right there. It's a picture reflection, but there's a ding back there. So certainly not perfect. Did put a sunroof in, which kills the value, and that's why we've got it priced the way we do. A lot of guys did that in the 80s. 70s, 80s. It's just what happened. This came in pretty rough shape. The interior was pretty nasty. Paint wasn't buff, so while we were working on it, we just left it outside. And so it's been through a couple torrential rainstorms sitting outside. So that sunroof seal is good and certainly does not leak. So note the sunroof there. And then we did a brand new interior in this thing as well. So new carpet, new transmission tunnel, cover, shock towers. It's probably a better view. I'll open up the back, but the light's working. We got these custom made, and they're definitely factory to factory specs. You got the vents in the seats there, same sort of texture. Sent the dash off, or the console rather. It is tough to get a console. I don't think you can find one. So this one was the original. We just had it basically restored, which there is some glue and fiberglass on the back end to make that work well. One thing to note, that's that little hole right there. That's where your choke is at, and then it was always broke and shattered this up. So we were missing the little cool in part to it anyway. So we relocated the choke to underneath the dash. Since this one already has the sunroof in there, I figured another little change isn't going to hurt. Nice wooden wheel. That is a dash cap. There's the line for it right there. So high quality, but that is a dash cap. The dash was cracked underneath there. Most people are not going to know that, but just in case people know what to look for, would ask that question. So yes, dash cap. Original door panels. We just had those touched up and painted. So transmission tunnel, shock tower covers, etc. all done. I didn't know this was all buttoned up. I think I've got some photos of this, but since I'm halfway into it, I'll just keep going. So good shape underneath there. I'll put that back in after the test drive. We do have the original cardboard, so that is nice and tight. As mentioned, the car just turns on with the flick of the key. Nice little shifter there. So it chokes under there when it's cold. You don't even need to really pump it. If it's super cold, set the choke, one pump. Otherwise, don't even pump it. Light operation, you can see it there. Brights. You do have a bright indicator there as well. Turn signals. Sorry, I'm solo today. I'll go up and take a look at those. Fan works. Fuel gauge. Temp will come up. Oil pressure. RPM gauge. Good sound, good sound. Turn signals. I'll show you the other side as well. It's your VIN. Sorry, it took me a while to remember how to open that up. Washer fluid. There's your turn signal underneath there. So nice engine. Before we went crazy on this thing, we did compression test it. You got good solid compression. So fan operational, emergency flashers, we got it. Lights, should do that. So I'm solo, one-handed, so we'll see how this goes. Best way to drive this thing is like you stole it, but I don't want to wreck it, so. But nice tight steering, you can really just feel it's a true sports car. Feel the steering is tight, no slop. Just pop through the gears here. Did a lot of brake work as well during the startup. So nice and even on the brakes. Front discs are in good shape. Oops, that was third. There's my first. I'll show you reversed here. So reverse, nice and easy, no clunking. Just the Datsun on the wheel. Alright, we'll get this inside before the rain starts. Looks like it's starting to happen right now. So, sorry about the crazy driving in the video. I'm Shep here at the Sun Valley Auto Club. You can contact me at 208-721-1973. 208-721-1973. Thanks for watching.